On October 28, 2015, amidst the charged atmosphere of Anfield Stadium, Stephen French, known as the Devil in Liverpool's underworld, made a conspicuous appearance in the VIP box at the Capital One game, seated casually alongside Liverpool FC's stars Mamadou Sakho and Christian Benteke. How did this feared ex-kingpin secure such prime positioning for the match against AFC Bournemouth, leaving spectators questioning the ties between the city's football elite and its shadowy criminal underbelly? French, whose chilling moniker derived from the terror he instilled in the drug dealers he controlled and tormented, seemed oddly at home amidst the glitz and the glamour of the football world. But as the cheers of the crowd filled the air, memories of Merseyside's tumultuous past lingered, prompting speculation about the enigmatic figure of Stephen French and the dark secrets he harboured. As Merseyside burned around him, Stephen French let out an ear-splitting, guttural scream, a haunting echo of the city's past unrest. Amidst the aftermath, the toll revealed a staggering reality: at least 468 police officers injured, 1 civilian killed, more than 570 Merseysiders behind bars, and 70 buildings burned down. What turbulent forces drove French to unleash such primal cries amidst the chaos, and what deeper implications lie beneath his apparent nonchalance? Welcome back to our program as we explore the depths of this harrowing story. Born on October 8, 1958, Stephen French emerged into a world fraught with racial tensions, nestled within Liverpool's Toxteth neighbourhood. His heritage bore the fusion of a Jamaican father, a migrant with a storied past in boxing, and a Welsh mother, a dedicated nurse. Stephen's childhood was marked by the shadow of loss, as his father passed away when he was just 16 years old. Left in the care of his resilient mother, Stephen found himself navigating the intricate dynamics of his family, which comprised 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Tragically, the spectre of violence haunted the French family further when one of Stephen's brothers, Michael, met his end in a fatal shooting in 1992. The threads of Stephen's upbringing, woven with elements of loss, racial tension, and familial strife, would ultimately shape the trajectory of his life, propelling him into a world where survival often hinged on alliances forged in the crucible of street life. Stephen French's journey took an unexpected turn when, despite his academic promise, he chose to abandon the halls of academia at the age of 16. Instead, he found himself drawn into the gritty underworld of street gangs that thrived in Toxteth's alleyways and shadows. Fueled by a thirst for power and recognition, Stephen immersed himself in the clandestine world of martial arts, honing his skills in disciplines like karate and taekwondo. In the underworld's whispered conversations, he earned a moniker that struck fear into the hearts of those who dared to cross his path: the Taxman. His modus operandi was ruthless yet efficient, employing his martial prowess not merely for sport, but as a means to rob and extort from those entrenched in the illicit drug trade. With each successful venture, his legend grew, casting a shadow that stretched across Toxteth and beyond. Stephen French's notoriety was not confined to the realms of street warfare and criminal enterprise. His name became synonymous with violence and mayhem. In a litany of ruthless acts, he left a trail of bloodshed and chaos in his wake. Shootings, stabbings, and arson attacks punctuated his criminal career, each incident serving as a testament to his unfettered brutality. Law enforcement eventually caught up with him, and he faced the consequences of his actions in the judicial system. Convicted of a litany of offences ranging from assault to robbery and firearms violations, Stephen found himself behind bars, a captive audience to the harsh realities of prison life. He alleges that during his time incarcerated, he endured torment and abuse at the hands of the guards, further fueling his animosity towards authority. However, amidst the darkness of his past, a glimmer of redemption emerged. In 2008, Stephen French underwent a spiritual transformation, embracing Christianity and seeking solace in faith. This newfound devotion heralded a seismic shift in his worldview as he purportedly renounced his former life of crime and violence. But the roots of Stephen's descent into criminality trace back to the tumultuous landscape of his childhood in Liverpool. Raised amidst the crucible of racism, domestic violence and poverty, he sought refuge in the embrace of the streets. Fleeing from the spectre of abuse and hardship at home, he gravitated towards the allure of gang life, forsaking his education and embracing a path fraught with peril. Stephen's rap sheet reads like a chronicle of chaos, punctuated by audacious acts of criminality that garnered him infamy. From the calculated exploitation of drug dealers through violent means, to brazen attempts on the lives of rival gangsters and even members of the judiciary, his reign of terror spared none who would dare oppose him. Among his most notorious deeds was the shooting of John Hayes, a rival gangster, in a pub altercation in 1991. Despite being convicted of attempted murder and sentenced to a decade behind bars, Stephen's grip on the criminal underworld remained firm, emerging from prison after serving a mere fraction of his term. The annals of Stephen French's criminal career are etched with the indelible ink of betrayal, a stark reminder of the treacherous terrain he traversed within the shadowy underworld. While some of his exploits have been immortalized in court records and headlines, the full extent of his transgressions remains shrouded in mystery, with whispers of his untold misdeeds lingering in the ether. Despite his assertions of a reformed character and a newfound crusade against gun violence, skepticism shrouds Stephen's purported transformation. Many question the sincerity of his epiphany, viewing it as little more than a veneer thinly veiling his erstwhile predilection for nefarious deeds. Central to the tapestry of betrayal woven into Stephen's tumultuous life are the acts of treachery perpetrated by those closest to him. Among the most harrowing chapters in his saga is the betrayal orchestrated by his once loyal comrade, Curtis Warren. In 1994, Warren, driven by envy and ambition, conspired to end Stephen's reign of power and prosperity by dispatching a hired gun to snuff out his life. Miraculously surviving the assassination attempt, Stephen's trust in Warren withered, leaving behind the bitter residue of betrayal. Yet, fate would conspire to subject Stephen to further indignities at the hands of erstwhile allies turned adversaries. In 2015, the tendrils of treachery tightened around him once more, this time ensnaring him in a web of deceit spun by none other than a former MI5 operative, David Shayler. Seduced by the allure of clandestine documents purported to be his salvation, Stephen fell victim to Shayler's Machiavellian machinations, only to discover too late that he had been ensnared in a meticulously crafted trap. Betrayed and beleaguered, Stephen's resolve wavered as he grappled with the bitter taste of betrayal yet again. The litany of betrayals continued to haunt Stephen's footsteps, echoing through the corridors of his existence with a chilling resonance. In 2017, the sting of betrayal struck closer to home when his heart became entangled with the deceitful web spun by a duplicitous lover. Entrusting her with not only his affections, but also his secrets and wealth, Stephen found himself ensnared in the clutches of a femme fatale who absconded with his fortune, leaving behind shattered dreams and shattered trust in her wake. Despite the tumultuous seas of betrayal that he navigated, Stephen French has sought solace and redemption in the realm of storytelling. His memoir, The Devil, stands as a testament to the trials and tribulations that have shaped his tumultuous journey. From the small screen to the printed page, his narrative has captivated audiences, offering a glimpse into the shadows that once consumed him. In the twilight of his years, Stephen French has assumed a mantle of advocacy and mentorship, channeling his turbulent past into a beacon of hope for those ensnared by the siren call of crime. As an anti-gun campaigner and motivational speaker, he traverses the hallowed halls of schools, prisons, and churches, offering guidance and wisdom to the next generation. Though the spectre of his past looms large, Stephen continues to defy the odds, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. At 66 years old, he resides in Liverpool, a survivor of the storm that once threatened to consume him whole. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy our content, please leave a comment, like the video, and share it with your friends. We greatly appreciate your support. Stay safe, stay informed, and see you next time.